This video is sponsored by the Ridge Wallet. Hey guys, it's Hunter. Welcome back to another unboxing video. You've seen the title, you've seen the thumbnail. I've been especially hyped for these. Let's get into it. Alright, so we got a few guitars to unbox today. Right, Pringle? Massive shout out to my UPS guy. What an absolute legend. I'm gonna get him Doritos or something next time. So I'm sure you can guess what at least some of these are. New series of Epiphone guitars in videos for a while. Plus, I'm sure it's in the title of the video. But there's more than just those. Also like a Schecter back here somewhere. Anyways, enough talking. Pringle already got bored and left. Alright, Pringle, which one first? This one? We got a lot of boxes to get through. Let's start with this one. Lol, and of course the first one isn't a prophecy. Still though, would you look at that? That is gorgeous. So this is the 1959 Les Paul Standard in collaboration with the Gibson Custom Shop. Oh, that flame. Looks like I've got alien fingers. I think this is the best color that it comes in too. Right, Pringle? Gotta check the fretwork. Oh, that's really nice, actually. Tusk from the Nutmasters. Love the pointy indicators, too. Oh my god. That is so cool. Oh, this mat feels super nice. Oh, this neck feels great, too. You can see the scarf joint is pretty noticeable on a lot of Epiphones where there's like a transparent stain. Vintage style tuners with the snot-colored buttons. Not sure what this is. I'm gonna disinfect that. I mean, even from the back, that is a good-looking guitar. Can we also just take a second and admire the case? Like, this foam padding feels really nice. It's like so soft and velvety. And also it's got pig plush. That is so dope. So as I said, in collaboration with the Custom Shop, it's supposed to have Gibson electronics. Like the pickups are both burst buckers, CTS pots, orange drop capacitors, long tenon neck joint, which is pretty sick. I mean, come on. Does that not look sick? I wonder if Epiphone sells these cases individually, because I might have to get one for my 74 Custom. Like, there's something obnoxiously cool about this pink plush. Like, everyone else is probably still gawking at the guitar. I'm looking at the case. Alright, that means it's time to move on. Next box. This one, I'm shooting for a prophecy. Let's try this guy here. Oh, how you like that? How you like that? Da 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 da. I don't know the song. This blue though. Alright, these color matched abalone triangles are even more blue than I expected them to be. You know, they could have been super cheesy. They're kind of really cool though. Black tusk nut. Come on. I mean, that is a great shade of blue. Honestly, I kind of wanted this one near the middle of the video because honestly, I think the blue, excuse me, the tiger blue, might be the best color out of any of the prophecies. Oh, the brushed chrome hardware too. Both of these are push-pull pots. Oh, this switch feels really nice too. They look like moderns without the pull pieces, but they've got 3 custom voices to sound like Gibson pickups. And if you haven't been keeping up with the prophecy news, yes, these are legit Fishman Fluence pickups, but they're not anything you can buy off the shelf. These are exclusive to just these prophecy models. So you've got your low output, your high output, and then like a P90 type thing. I mean, there's a reason that when I designed my own guitar, I went with brushed chrome. It's just such a clean, modern look. The control scheme is also really clean. I mean, look at that. There's one volume, one tone. The output jack is over here instead of on the front of the body. Brushed chrome locking tuners. Yes. If you're wondering, that's how the back of the guitar looks. Very evil. I'm guessing this might have been one of the promo models, seeing as there's some, pre-applied buckle rash. I mean, I'm not upset. I've been waiting for these so long. I'm just happy to get them on the channel. Oh, it looks like they've done a little bit of a bevel here. Let's see. How do I get this on camera? If I'm honest, I can't see that affecting upper fret access at all. But you know what? They tried. I appreciate them putting it there. Again, fretwork, very good. Something I noticed about the frets on the last batch of Epiphones I got, especially like 12 to, well, I guess here we've got 24. There were a lot of rough edges, and that's just not the case here. All right, one last look before we move on to the next one. Okay, maybe 2 looks. I really hope they bring this color to other models in the line. Like, I've been talking to other YouTubers, the consensus seems to be the color is great, but the SG isn't as universally loved as like the Les Paul. I still can't get over how blue those inlays are. Okay, one last flyover and then we gotta move on. Actually, you know what? As I was putting this away, I noticed something. I knew there was something kind of surprising about this box. Like, this seems to be one of the older Epiphone boxes because I'm almost sure the Performance is Our Passion moniker has been retired. Right, they're now using the For Every Stage branding. So going back to this box, March 13th, 2020, Epi Proto instrument. You know, this might actually be one of the final production prototypes, which would explain why it's a little beat up. So, I don't know. If that's the case, that's kind of cool. All right, here we go. Next box. I had to clarify that because it looks exactly the same. Again, old style box, Epi Proto instrument, March 13th. I mean, I don't see any reason why they would switch the guitars to different boxes. So, I'm guessing that these are actually the pre-production prototypes. Anyways, next box, let's open it up. Oh my god. Yo, this is sick. Look at that. Alright, on my phone it's appearing very yellow. It's more green in real life. It's just easier to film vlogs with my phone. You'll see the real color when I do the produced demo and everything. Fuck. This is nice. Alright, so same general concept as the SG, obviously. We've got the exclusive Fishman Fluence pickups. I'll ask Epiphone exactly what's going on with them. I believe that down is like PAF and then up is modern. What modern means, I don't quite know. I'm hoping it's Dirty Fingers, but it might also be like a 498T or something. Or maybe a 496T, those are sick. Actually, I wonder how the control scheme works here, because we've got double the knobbage of the last one. Let's see. Okay, so all of them are push-pull. Oh, maybe that means that you can activate different voices for each pickup individually. So like you can activate like the single coil voice for the neck pickup and then the modern voice for the bridge pickup or something. You know what? I will admit though, I'm a little surprised to see this guitar here. I mean, not the Les Paul Prophecy, but this one in particular, like this color. Not that I'm complaining, this Tiger Olive, I think they're calling it. I think that's the best one for the Les Paul Prophecies. Like, it almost looks like a super aged Silver Burst with a flame. But when I was asking around, everyone said that the red was better and it would show up better in like the thumbnail and on camera. So that's the one that we talked about getting over here. But again, I'm not complaining because personally I like this color better. And then the color match inlays are also green. Again, just wait for the main video on my camera. They're also appearing yellow for whatever reason. Brush chrome locking tuners, love it. Battery compartment. It's got the asymmetrical neck profile too. You probably can't see it on camera, but I really liked that on the Les Paul Modern. Sure, I'm gonna love it here now that it's got a satin finish. This little belly cut for comfort. All right, so just by looking at it, my initial reactions, here's my one issue that I take with the Les Paul Prophecy. It's got the same, man, I don't even know what to call this, material reduction as the Les Paul Modern. But when you've got the Access neck heel joint, like the one that's on the Matt Hafey models, why this? My best guess is that maybe it's a factory thing, like the Hafeys are made in Indonesia, these are made in China, and the guitars out of Epiphone's China facility aren't doing the Access neck heel yet. I mean, I'm no shredder, I'm barely above like the 15th fret anyways, but if you have the Access neck heel, that would have fit this guitar better, in my opinion. But who cares, because it looks sick as and it's a Les Paul that comes stock with fluences. So it has been a long wait from when we saw these leaked on the Andertons video. They're finally here, they're finally real, you can touch them. I'm happy. Yeah, this is gonna get a lot of playtime. Let's see what else we got. Next box. Alright, you know what I'm thinking? 3 Epiphones, time to switch it up. Let's go with the Schecter. Go with you. Okay, Schecter, I see you. So this is the 2020 Keith Merrow KM7 Mark III Artist, I think. Got the Keith Merrow pickups, their fluences, and you were starting to think there wasn't a theme to this unboxing. If you haven't seen the first episode of ASKgufish, that's the series where I go back and take a look at guitars in my collection. I just put 6-string versions of these in my Solar single cut. I'd say they're even tighter and maybe a little bit brighter than the moderns. So that should work really well in the 7. Massively hyped for that. Fretwork is excellent. I wonder if they're stainless steel, I forgot. So we actually talked about this guitar in an episode of AskGufish a while ago. It's been a while since I've looked it up though, so I don't quite remember the specs. Hipshot Ibby bridge, this is such a massive hardtail. Hipshot O-ring, is it push-pull? No, it's not. Okay, so I guess you switch voices using this mini toggle down here. And then we've got this low-profile nub to switch the pickups. All in all, especially with the burl top, very Ibanez-y. Got that crazy jigsaw puzzle piece of a nut. I'm liking these little cylindrical tuning keys. Yeah, it kind of makes the headstock look like a Hot Wheels race car. Okay, so far very metal. Let's flip this over and oh my god. Wait, what? This is like one of the few guitars that looks better from the back than the front. I mean, look at this. All right, let's break it down. We got the battery cavity. We've got a brass block, Cam7 MK3, Keith Merrow signature, made in South Korea. 100% forgot these came with Hipshot open gear locking tuners. These are like my favorites, so classy. They've been on the channel a lot. It's almost like a meme now. Any projects I've got, Hello Kitty guitar, Squire Bullet Strat, redoing the kitchen, Hipshot open gear locking tuners. But then this neck though, what the fuck is happening here? You've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9-piece neck through. What is this even? Walnut, maple, purple heart. Wenge? Again, I did not do my research for this unboxing. I mean, I don't really play 7 strings that often, but when I do, they're 9-piece neck through. But for now, we must ride on to our next adventure. Next box. Pringle, what do you think? Back to Epiphone? I think we should go for this one. You know, I was kind of hoping to get the purple one on the channel, not only because I love purple guitars, but also I think it really emphasizes what Epiphone is trying to do with the Prophecy series, right? With these updated Prophecies, Epiphone is really going after the players who would normally gravitate towards your LTDs or your Schecters. And those two companies have been exceptionally good at producing high value, high spec, visually stimulating models. This flat black with brushed chrome, I really don't mind it. I think it looks cool, but visually it's a little less exciting than the purple, and I also thought it would be fun to compare the stock images to how it is in real life. I mean, this simple look is kind of what you'd expect Gibson and Epiphone to do. You know, it's very safe, it's very classic. I mean, I don't really like Explorer guitars, but again, this isn't an Explorer, so I'm looking forward to giving it the full shakedown run. But before we get into the next box, it's time to pay some bills. Thanks to Ridge Wallet for sponsoring this video, and I will use that money to buy Pringle a stupidly massive box of milk bones from Costco. So Ridge is redefining the wallet. The super compact frame has no bulge and is designed to fit into your front pocket. It's RFID blocking to thwart scanners from stealing your card information. The plates are made of highly durable materials, your choice of aluminum, titanium, or carbon fiber, and there are plenty of various color options to choose from. I've been using this forged carbon design and I've been loving how lightweight it is. Something I wasn't expecting since I've been using it. It's really cut down on the amount of clutter I carry around. It's been strangely freeing and a very unexpected quality of life improvement. If you want to see why so many people are switching over to Ridge Wallet, head on over to ridgewallet.com/Agufish and use the code Agufish for 10% off your order. So massive thanks to them for supporting the channel, and now I know you want to see more guitars. All right, now with the Pringle food fund secured, next box. I'm kind of thinking to go with another Schecter. Now, there is a very sad looking glary box back here, but I think I'm gonna save that unboxing for the full deep dive video, because as you can see, they've used the most minimal amount of packaging. And when you buy $1,000-ish guitars from any of the major retailers, there are certain things that you can expect. Like, you'll expect they arrive in good condition, and if not, there's a full customer service department to take care of it. With something like glary, who knows? So that's why I'm gonna save it. Let's open up the Schecter. Alright, show of hands, who saw this one coming? I didn't. This shit's pointy as f. So this, quite clearly, is part of Schecter's new revamped Blackjack series, and as the single cult channel, you guys probably expected me to get the Solo too, but you guys actually voted for the Avenger, so here we go. Besides like the BC Rich Warlock, this is probably the most metal guitar I've ever had on the channel. Bro, do you like Slayer? These offset line inlays are kind of sick. Great fretwork. Again, I believe these actually are stainless steel. Lundgren pickups, are they individually split? Nope, but that's okay. I love these Lundgren pickups. For some reason, they just mesh with synchronized kicks so well. Makes sense because they originally were designed from Meshuggah. Again, crafted in South Korea, locking tuners. A nice little joint there. Let me just put my greasy ass fingerprints on everything before I do the B-roll. I love what Schecter's doing here with like the shiny gloss to make it pop, and then the satin on the neck for better playability, because I think there are a lot of players like me that like the look of a gloss guitar but don't love how it feels on the neck. And this is an amazing solution. You see it on a lot of Schecters now. I think Dean is doing it too. Now, my initial reaction to the Blackjack series was I mean, great specs. It's got the compound fingerboard radius, it's got the stainless steel frets, it's got the friggin' Lundgren pickups. But I don't know, just looking at it, they kind of have entry-level metal guitar vibes. I mean, is it just me, or does it look like every starter pack metal guitar? I mean, already you can tell it's a well-built instrument. It's gonna be a ton of fun. I just wish there was a little more going on, maybe a glow-in-the-dark inlay or glow-in-the-dark binding or something. Honestly, no idea how I'm gonna get on with it because of the shape, but I know I'm gonna love the sounds because these Lundgren pickups are awesome. And by themselves, they're pretty expensive. I think it's like 250, 300 bucks if you wanna buy them standalone. So the fact that they come stock in this guitar and across the Blackjack series is f***ing cool. And extra thanks to Schecter for sending another one out since the first one got stolen. I hope the porch thief out there is writing some brutal riffs on their new Blackjack Avenger. You dick. All right, we must ride on. Next box. Let's go for the big one hiding in the back. Yeah, you knew it was coming. You knew we were seeing the Prophecy V on here. You know what? The Explorer headstock is kind of weird for me, but I love the Flying V one. Big ass arrowhead. This is in Tiger Yellow, and honestly, it looks most Tiger-like. Again, color-matched abalone triangles in the inlays. Same control scheme as the SG and the Extura. Influences, again, this just doesn't get old. And this isn't a modified Flying V, like it's not the Extura equivalent to the Flying V. This one is actually just straight up a Flying V. Right, Pringle? Again, man, they've really done a good job with the fretwork this time. Unlike the other ones, though, looks like I am gonna have to hydrate this fingerboard. I mean, it's no big deal, and especially this front inlay, just, oh my god. Back, the Grover locking tuners, there's your battery cavity, and your output jack is under the horn. Usually the front strap button is centered. Interesting placement. And just like the SG, I don't think this will really affect all that much in terms of upper fret access, but there is this bevel. Nevertheless, it is a theme with the Prophecies, and I appreciate it being there. I'll be honest, I do not like playing Flying Vs at all. They feel weird, they don't feel comfortable, but for the sake of having a complete rundown of the new Prophecy series, it felt wrong to exclude the Flying V. Like, there's such a strong fan base for the Flying V, so I really wanted to include it as well. Yeah, I mean, the Les Paul Prophecy is definitely still my favorite, but come on, that is not bad. I'm kind of wondering, though, how I'm going to split this into the in-depth demos, because I kind of don't want to do 4 individual Prophecy videos. I feel like enough specs are the same that I'm going to be repeating myself over and over again if I do 4 individual in-depth demos. So maybe I'll do all 4 in one video, or that might be too crowded. Maybe I'll split it up into the more traditional Les Paul and SG, and then the more designer collection Flying V and Extura. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Give me your suggestions. Right, Pringle? Good girl. Still can't get over it. Been hyped for these for so long, and now it's like, it's literally right here. All right, on to the next one. Let's go. Last box. Oh, fuck. Yes. Oh, yes. Look at this thing. Joe Bonamassa, Black Beauty. Based on the 1958 3-pickup Les Paul Custom, I believe. Got the yellowed binding on the body. You've got it on the neck. Headstock binding. Even the logo and the massive diamond. It's got the little position indicators as well. Case looks and feels nice. It's alright. It's no comparison for the pink plush with the 1959, though. Whose guitar is this again? Pretty dusty as well, but I guess I was wrong in the ASKgufish episode. I had thought from the promo videos and stuff that it was an aged gloss to match with the quote-unquote aged binding. Nah, not at all. That is a full glossy gloss. Interestingly, it looks like the tuning machines have been a little brushed as well to match the aged look, but not any of the pickup covers, not the bridge, not the tailpiece. These weird tuners with hieroglyphic etchings? Oh, no, idiot. It's the Epiphone logo. These are really bizarre. I've never seen them before. What craziness is going on with the tuning keys, though? What is happening here? Is it ink? No? Is it supposed to be like that? I don't know. But yeah, these are just kind of weird and out of the ordinary. Apparently they're the same ones that came on Joe Bonamassa's own actual 1958 Gibson Les Paul Custom. I mean, I love that they include these little details on the more affordable recreations. Fingerboard feels really nice. The fretwork is really good. I mean, that's one of the things that I was really worried about when I had got that first batch of Epiphones and the fretwork was all over the place. But that seems to be an area they've really been focusing on because I've had no issues with any of the ones that I've gotten in just now. There's been quite a few. Fuck, man, is there anything cooler than a Les Paul Black Beauty? I mean, maybe a Les Paul Prophecy, but still. Alright, so it seems like I've got my work cut out for me. let's cut to the outro.
So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little sneak preview of what you'll be seeing on the channel in the coming weeks. I'm hyped for it. I've been wanting to try a lot of these guitars for a long time, and it's gonna be a lot of fun to put them through the whole deep dive process. But let me know what you think in the comments. What are your first impressions, and what do you want to see first? I know what I'm most excited about, but I'm more interested in what you guys think. So thanks to Rich Wallet for sponsoring this video, and to my patrons for making this and all the other content possible. Merch and Discord server links are in the description. As always, thanks so much for watching. You've been awesome, and I'll see you for the next video.